On the set.
Third down, they need 7.
Mustang 19. 2.
Third and long, they're going to throw. On the move, headed right. He finds Brown, right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
On him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Picked up at the 38. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Milrow with it on first. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Walker on second. They get there to take him down right around the 41. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That one gains 7. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Get it!
Motion man left is Brown. To throw. Here's Milrow. Here's a screen out for Walker. Home to the right. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Motion man left is Brown. Walker. It's a design one from Milroe. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Count to 60. Count to 60. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it at the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Let go.
Going again here, Sanders. Finds some time left. To the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, mission accomplished by the pass rush, right, partner? That is their goal. If you can't get the down, encourage him to roll left, make a throw across his body. Well, they forced him to do that. He threw it, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, I like that word, encourage. Right? Just give him a little push that way. And you can feel the guys in coverage. They get sticky. It's like Velcro. They know if they can get tight in coverage with that QB rolling against his arm, the ball's not coming with the same velo, and it could be a sitting duck exactly like that, a target for them to go pick.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down up the 6-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
From the gun, Milroe. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Let's go. 18, 19, 18.
Milroe looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And a big gain reaches midfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
On the jump.
First down from the 42.
Down. 60 Eagles.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Into the red zone. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready?
They'll begin this drive with Benson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Sanders setting the pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Trey McBride. So they're left facing third and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Sanders now on third down. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
And at the 29-yard line.
Sanders back to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! That is Nick Emanwari. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Back to the air following that pick 6. To the left side, reeled in by Wilson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Sanders now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and short. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, more interceptions.
And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Buffalo 18. Cougar 19.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Here we go. Go.
Sanders going to look to throw. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, Sanders. Here's a screen to Benson. And this one doesn't go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
70.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Finds Benson out of the backfield. He gets loose down the right side. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Here's Murray. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Come on. Set. 19. Ready.
It's Benson on the give. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Gain of 5 yards.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
He gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland tacks out the extra point. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game.
Cardinals 14. To kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get it.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. Rolling into enemy territory. Has a hole left. Room to run. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? and you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Now Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Harrison secures this left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Back. Cavity Lions. Check go.
To throw now is Sanders. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Cut out left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Mustang 19.
Working now from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Rick Woolen with the INT.
I knew it before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Ready up.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
Smith and Jigba going to motion over left. Milrow with it on 1st. Look at that power, deep left side. It connects on the deep shot. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go. Shot. Let's go.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On the draw, it's Walker. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. Offense to the line fast. Getting short, it's Milrow. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Liking.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Running in the red zone. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion. From the red zone now. He brings it in. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Walker off his own lead. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A pickup of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
4 yards.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's got. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks put up even more points in a win. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue